Hi there, it's Shell, and today we are going to do another, paperclip embellishment. So I just wanted to kind of show you guys. I saw this on Pinterest. Again, if this is something that you came up with and you see my video, then be sure and leave a comment below so I can give the correct person credit for this. So, of course, when I see things on Pinterest, I think about how I can make it my own and make it in my own way. These were really cute. And what I did is I went ahead and I found some paper that I wanted to use. This is just some scrapbooking paper. All my hair is there. And it was just kind of some scraps. And I wanted to go ahead and use it. I've been kind of using these the whole time. But I wanted to kind of show you guys. And what they did is they kind of cut down some tags. And I love doing little tags, and we will do a tag series eventually, but this one we're just focusing on paper clips. So what I'm doing is I'm just cutting down some of these because I almost want like a half tag, and then the big ones, if I cut them down, I'm going to go ahead and make another one because may as well. So I could go ahead and punch a hole in here if I wanted to, or just leave it like this. And I'll kind of show you guys what I have planned. Again, I am kind of going in the style of assembly line because I think that that just makes things so much easier. And you know what? I'm just going to make this into a little tag as well because I can certainly use it. And but what I did is I took my scratch paper and I glued it onto a manila folder so that they'd be a little bit stronger. And now I am just going around the sizes I want to use. So I'm just gonna, I have a whole bunch over here. And I just thought I'd play today and just kind of show you, what I was thinking of. This one is funny. One of my scratch pieces had already had something cut out of it, but I went ahead and die cut it anyways. And I like to add different textures and different things to my projects, so it didn't bother me. Here's another one I cut down earlier, and I am just using some coffee dyed or some vintage photo distress ink. I'm going to cut down some of these guys because I need them to be smaller, and I really want them to be just about the height of a paper clip. The bigger ones will be a little bit larger than that, but I think it works pretty well. So yeah, I just glued like some music paper down to some manila folder, and that way I could have a sturdier product when I'm done. So let's cut this one down. See how we can do there. So if everything's inked at one time, then I don't have to continually pick up my ink. And I'm just kind of eyeballing, this into a little tag and see if I can get it to look somewhat decent. So I just thought they would be kind of cute, and I really like using, leftovers and stuff like this. This tag paper was actually all I had left, so it came out like the perfect size. And I want to cut this one down, and let's see how this works. So I hope you guys are enjoying the paperclip series. Like I said, I know I have enough for this week, but I'm not quite sure about next week, so we'll just see. We'll just play it by ear, and I'll keep making paper clips until I'm either tired of them or I need to move on to something else. I was looking in my stash, and I do have quite a bit of paper clips, so that, you know, I might be well stocked by the end of the week. So let's see, have that one. Let's go ahead and just trim this one down. And that doesn't look horrible. So we're just about done here with this part, and then we're just going to put them together, and I think they're going to go quickly. I know I say that, and I always say that, and then, you know, it takes a while. But I do like, you know, making quite a bit at one time, and I do try to keep my videos under an hour, just in case, you know, it's looking long. Then I may, you know, just know that it's not going to last much longer than an hour if I make it to an hour. So let's do this. Okay. So all those are inked up, and we're just going to start gluing them together. And you know, the ones I saw on Pinterest kind of had them like this, where they had two. And I thought they were so cute. They had two like this. I thought, you know, those were really cute. They'd be perfect for a paper clip embellishment. So, but, you know, I don't like to do exactly what other people do, because, you know, I like to just come in and do my own thing. And let me grab my stick pin real quick, and I'll be right back. Okay. So I needed to get my stick pin for my glue. And again, I am using art glitter glue for those of you who are not familiar with this. And I do have a link below, so you can find it on Amazon. So mainly what I'm doing is kind of using the same type of background that they used, and just kind of making it into my style. So, and I wanted to do something a little bit different than what they did. So here, I'm just going to punch a hole, and I'm just using my, I think it's a Big Bite. And there we go. That looks kind of cute. And I thought it would be kind of cute to do 3. Actually, I don't want that one. It looked fine. It's just, I want one that has a little bit more interest on this one. So, and some of these little tags that I fashioned from leftovers, I thought would look better, you know. Needed holes. Anyways, what I did is I punched a bunch of holes and hole reinforcers, and I used this punch, which I picked up on Amazon, and I really like it. I have some dies, but I think it's easier just to grab, you know, what you already have, or grab a punch. Sometimes it's so much quicker than a die. So what I'm going to do is just use these to add just a little bit more decoration to our little tags. And I thought that would be really cute. Like I said, I punched a whole bunch out of scraps that I had for when I, you know, just cut out my dies. And I'm just gonna add some decoration. So, like that. And then I really want this guy here, so let's do maybe this one. That'd be kind of cute. Ink blending. And, you know, you don't have to do this step if you don't want to. Like I said, it's, you know, you kind of get inspiration to make things your way. And let's go ahead and glue this guy down. Let's glue him kind of right there. So kind of like that. And then I think the one I saw, they had like a heart in the center of the two. Well, you know, I'm doing my own thing. So what I did is I went in and I found this book that had all kinds of pictures of different antiques, because I do like adding that to my pages and stuff. And I got this particular book just to kind of tear up as needed. So I just kind of went through the book and found some pictures that I thought might fit. You know, you could use stamps, and I thought about using stamps again just because I do have so many, but I've used them so often during this series, and you know, I like to have a selection of items, not necessarily the same type of decorations, you know. So I'm going to just kind of play and see what all I want to add to this. And then when we're done, we'll put a paper clip on the back. And I tried to make these small enough so that a paper clip would work really well, and I think it will. You know, it ends up being just over almost 3.5 inches by 2.5 up and down. And I think that's not a bad, you know, a bad measurement or a bad size. So what I'm going to do now is I kind of want some lace. Let me see if I have any over here in my mess. Very lucky you guys can't see what a mess I have. I did clean up a little bit. Oh, here's the one I wanted. So I still have some lace and stuff that I used from yesterday's project. And I just like, you know, collaging. And I was watching somebody on, I think it was Junk Journal Chat, and she was saying, do you love, you know, to collage as much as she does? And I was thinking, definitely, I love collaging. So that, and maybe that kind of turned, I think would be kind of cute. I do have my hot glue gun plugged in again today. So I'm going to use that. And I have my little silicone thing. And then I'm going to just pop this on however, you know, I think it would look best. So let's just put it like that. But, you know, it's just the fun of doing your own little thing, doing your own little decorations, whatever you want to do. And I also thought on some of these it would be kind of fun just to put like a saying, or, you know, something like that. Like, here's one. And this is actually where I, you know, ripped it out. And it just says plate. And, you know, I think that'll be kind of fun. I'm just going to just kind of rip around the words. And see what we can do and kind of make it. You know, a lot of times I don't like just straight edges, so I do kind of just tear off unnecessary pieces. But I think something like that would be kind of fun, and it will just finish up our little paper clip. So I hadn't planned on using the words, but, you know, whatever comes to you, it just pops up. And sometimes I do that. I just get a pile of stuff and just kind of sit and play and see what happens, what inspires me, and I think that is really cute. So we're going to do that. Again, I'm using some hot glue because that will also add a little bit more dimension. So gotta be careful so I don't burn myself, because I always burn myself. So just something like that is such a big addition to a junk journal. So let's do another one. I think that's really fun. I like the kind of build up of different items there. So let's just kind of mess around. This one, maybe we'll just do the 2 and just see what we can do here. I'm going to try to punch this hole evenly. Doesn't look too bad. So let's go ahead and put on a couple of reinforcements. So I hope you guys are having a great week. By the time you see this, it will be Wednesday, I believe. So no telling where we're actually at in real life. So I'm still trying to record these a little earlier, so I have something for you guys every day. So I think that works just fine. And then I think I'm just going to do the 2 this time. So I am just going to glue it down and just something like that. I think that's cute. I have a little piece of lace left over from earlier from the other project, the other paper clip. So I'm just going to figure out what I want to go with it. You know, here's some coffee dyed paper. That'll be kind of fun. So let's put that with some lace. And things that you just don't think really go together, you know, it ends up going together. It's so crazy to me how something, you know, that you're not used to or something, just, I mean, you just put things together and they just go. And I think I remember reading a comment from somebody, and she said that she was kind of using my example, and you know, she kind of got to the point where she was like, oh no, what did I do, kind of thing. But she said she just kept trucking and it worked out. So I think that's a good tip is, you know, if you think it's not coming together, keep working on it and eventually it will. It is just, you know, that's what I've learned is you just eventually find what works and what doesn't. But it is definitely practice. So, I don't know, something like that. I don't know if I like the words on this one. So you just kind of, just keep messing and see what comes up. I'm actually going to cut this into a little flag until you're happy with your work. So let's just kind of glue this guy down here. And then we'll glue this. Let's glue him kind of right here. I could have used hot glue, but the art glitter glue works really well. And actually, I think I want this to go underneath the lace instead of being, it's just another layer kind of. So let's kind of stick him underneath the lace if it's not dried yet. There we go. And you just kind of keep playing until you get something that you like. I think that turned out really cute. So keep going, keep going. Let's see, what do we want to do now? Let's use one of these, one of these. I think this is so cute. And maybe one of the medium size like this one. And just kind of put them together like this. So mainly what I'm using these little tag shapes for is, you know, for the background. and just kind of having a place to start. So it's not anything, you know, perfect, but it's nice to just have an idea, you know. Well, I know I want to do paperclips, and, you know, just kind of think, what do you want your background to be, and then go from there. And I think that that's probably the best way to go about doing paperclips. So let's do this one on this one. And then I'm just going to add this one, even though it doesn't really need it, but I kind of like the extra decoration. There we go. And this one, I think I'm going to put it on crooked like that. I think that's cute. You know, I'm not doing any rhyme or reason. I just have a bunch of stuff out here that I kind of wanted to play with. So, and you know, that's a good tip, is just play. Just play. So, I'm going to add some lace here. And I will put a link to this hot glue gun if you are interested in a really good one. Just be really careful, as well as I'll put a link to this silicone thing too, because I think it's really a necessity. Sorry, I don't know if you can hear the cat. They're waking up and stuff, and Daddy's little Bubba's just not feeling very good today. Again, he was feeling much better, and then now he kind of has a cold, and he's just not feeling that good. He's not. So let's just see what we can do with this one. I feel like it needs something, you know, up here, like a collage of some sort. So let me kind of see what I want to do here. Kind of have some hot glue that kind of seeped out, and I don't like that look. So I'm just going to cover it up. There we go. Just see what we can come up with. And I still have some of the Tim Holtz little dolls out, and I think that's exactly what this one needs. So I just ink around it just to kind of hide the white part, and to bring my, kind of bring it all together, like as a junk journal style, kind of. So I'm just going to put those guys there, those gals there. That's cute. And why not put a Tim Holtz word? And again, I will have a book, one of these books, or these books linked below also, if you guys are trying to find these. I know it's just easier if you have them linked, you know. Let's see. Trying to find one that's not too long, because I feel like it needs to be just a little bit shorter. Some of them go the whole length of the page, and I kind of wanted one like this. So let's just ink around it and see what we come up with. So I want to kind of do that a little bit darker. There we go. And it has gunk and stuff on the back of it from my mat. So just try not to burn myself. And put that right there, and that kind of covers up where that kind of hole was. And then I have that one, which I think is really cute. But it's kind of fun playing with tags. Oops. And, you know, in a different way than actually using them as a tag. Now this one was upside down. And I thought that was kind of an interesting concept, is to do one upside down, because my paper was upside down. And I did see this also in one of the things I saw on Pinterest. So why not use it, since, you know, it printed out upside down, or it cut out upside down anyways. Let me see if I have any more of these little guys that are in good shape. Here's one. Oh, that one's okay. That one. You can't really see what you're doing when you're punching them, so sometimes you don't get a very good circle. It doesn't bother me too much because, you know, it is a junk journal, and I always use that as an excuse to go ahead and use stuff, even though it's not perfect. So let's put that one there, and put this one here. Oops. So I think these are real fun, and they're you know, quite a bit larger than the ones I have made in the last few days. So that's fun too. And then let's see if I have anything else that I want to pop in here. What about this one? That's kind of cute. Let me go ahead and punch a hole. And I don't think I'm going to put a reinforcement on here, just because I don't really have one. That kind of ran out. I have to punch more, but I'm just going to use some hot glue so that it kind of gives it a little bit more lift. So I'm not going to press it down, I'm just going to let it dry like that. And then I did happen to look over and I saw this, which is just a fun little dictionary piece, and I think that'll be fun right here. Just to kind of add a little bit, you know, like this. That's cute. I just love, you know, adding all different kinds of shapes and textures. I think it's just fun. Here's a little bit of lace. And you know, you just don't have to think that much about it, you know, that hard. So I'm just going to put that lace there. And just make sure it kind of sticks down. I'm just going to try not to burn myself. I know I say that every time, but I'm kind of nervous around this. And we'll put that like that. Let me see if I have another Tim Holtz person, because I think that would be really cute. Just a single person, like sitting right there. I like that. He's playing the trumpet or whatever it is. So let's put him here. Kind of like that. And maybe a word also, because I do like my words. So I'm going to do this one. It says stronger than yesterday. And I think that's fun with him doing the... It's like he's been practicing and he's better today than he was yesterday. I don't know. That's just what I'm thinking. So... Ow! Sorry. Ow, ow, ow. Kind of got me there, but that's okay. So I think that's kind of cute. So I'm going to show you now how to put the backs on. I know I have shown you that all along, but it's always good, you know, if somebody just watches this video and not one of the other ones, then they'll know how to, you know, how to do it as well. So this one, I'm just going to use white paper clips. I think that's what I pulled. And again, I'm just putting it on the, I think I want it thicker than that. Yeah. Just put it on your paper and then turn it to the small side of your paper clip, and then you can put hot glue on. You can also use your art glitter glue or different glue, but I do like to use my hot glue gun if I can. So I'm going to hold it, be really careful, and just kind of aim for the center, and then we'll just press that down. Hot glue guns just make everything quicker and faster, but if you have a low temp, you know, it's not as bad on you as a hot temp is. And that is, oh. We all make mistakes, don't we? Okay, I forgot. There we go. We'll do like that. And that one is ready. Okay, Michelle, pay attention to what you're doing. Oh, geez, guys. Okay, so now let me show you again. Okay, this one is right side up. And I like to go ahead and lay mine down because this is really hot. I think it's like 350 or something like that, 400, the hot glue is. And if I hold it, then I end up burning myself. So let's do that again. Oh, geez. And that one's ready. How cute is that? I think that is so cute. Okay, let's do this one. And again, I'm just using scraps because I just think that's best. And I try to find cardstock scraps because I think that, you know, it works best that way, and it just kind of adds a little bit of strength to your projects without ripping or anything like that. Okay, kind of aim for the center. It doesn't have to be right on the center. Just going to trim this just because I can see it through the hole on the other side. There we go. That looks cute. So, and you know, some of these that I don't feel like are done, I can always come back at a later time when I'm pulling them out and, you know, I want to use them that day or whatever. I can always, you know, add to them. So these are kind of like a background if I want to use them that way. So this one, I just had a smaller scrap, and I'm just going to go ahead and make it work since this is our last one. And hopefully I'm putting it on correctly. Let me look. Okay. Oh, I tell you. So, and that is that one. Now, if you wanted to, you could go ahead and put ribbon or something in the holes. That would be a cute addition, and it would peek out maybe from the top of your journal. So we have that one. We have this one. Just a small collage on that one. We have this one, and it's just Tim Holtz guy and a Tim Holtz words. And then this one, which is upside down. So at least I discovered it pretty quick. So thank you guys so much for watching. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed watching this, and be sure and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already subscribed. Right now I am doing quite a few of different series. And right now we're in the middle of doing a paperclip series. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you in the next video. You guys have a wonderful day.